The small children stand together, and the pensionists try to get through this tunnel, and they had a lot of fun. And then they started making music together. And then he said, and this is what money can do.
Catching Secrets community, welcome back to the weekly Catching Up. And we have myself, Joachim here, founder of Catching Secrets, alongside with Bernie as well. And what is going on? Let's get clarity on the current situation so that you can take advantage and make what's going on an advantage to you, because we're here to get clarity so you can make your money work for you and create an income from that. Bernie, hi.
Here I am, Catching. Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Bernie from Catching Secrets, and we are giving you an update. We're investing into our pie. Last week, we have been the first time that our pie has been positive, so we have made profits. And as we promised you, we have been positive. So what's going on currently in the stocks world, in the economy? Let me share my screen, then I will give you a short overview of what's happening, what are we facing. First of all, it's again Russia and the current situation there. So wait a second, here we go. So Russia faces an economic oblivion despite the claims of short-term resilience, economists say. So they upgraded the International Monetary Fund, IMF, which is sitting in the US. They upgraded Russia's GDP. So Russia will raise their GDP by 2.5%. That means the economy should contract in Russia by 6% this year. This is what we can read today, and so Russia is driving down their supply of gas and oil for Europe mainly, and this may be the reason, and all the sanctions. So Russia cannot export anymore. So these are the reasons why the economy in Russia will suffer in this year. And so it's a lose situation that we're seeing here. Europe is giving sanctions to Russia. Russia is losing economical outcome. It's losing exports. We see the Ukraine-Russia war. So we have all of them are losers, all in both parties, except the US, except China, except India. So where we have losers, there are always winners as well. And this is also what we're seeing, what we're facing in the financial world, in the markets, stock market, crypto market. Whenever you are making money, someone else is losing money. And now, last weekend, I was on an event, which was about personal development, and there was a guy speaking who is a multi-millionaire, and he's offering financial education services, and he has made it. So he has a huge company with many employees, and he told me a story. This story was really heartwarming, and I want to tell you the story as well. So imagine there are people who are moving around in the world, and they're moving from one place to the other place, and they are taking their children with them. So imagine you have children. You're coming into a new place. You have a new house or apartment, and your children don't have any friends. You may have to work, you didn't have so much time for your children. So your children suffer a bit of that situation. On the other hand, We have a lot of pensionists, people who have retired. They don't know what to do. They are sitting in the retirement homes. They are sitting there, don't know what to do the whole day. So the idea was to bring those two together, to bring together the children that need some people that are taking care of them, that are playing with them. On the other end, we have the pensionists who are looking for communication, for contacts. So the thing was, there was this institution that offered exactly this service. And at one day, this guy was approaching this institution, and the boss of the institution came to him and say, "I'm sorry, but we have to close our venue." And he said, "Why? What's happening?" "Yeah, the government decided they have to save money, and we cannot pay the employees anymore." So he said, "Okay, how much money do you need?" I mean, and she said, "It's 2,500 euro." So he grabbed this money in his pocket, took out 2,500 euro, and gave it to the boss of this institution. She said, "No, I can't take it because this is illegal to take cash." Then he said, "Okay, then let's do it different. Let's go the official way. I will send it to you via bank transfer, but I have a requirement for doing this. I would like to watch when the pensionists and the children come together." And she agreed. He was transferring the money. They were able to pay the employees. And then there was this moment where everyone came together. And he said, first, the pensionists were coming in, like they were carrying with them some instruments, some musical instruments. They were coming in like, really slowly, and it's like this, and carrying their instruments. And suddenly, you were hearing the children outside, and they were all yielding and everything. It was funny and so on. And then the children came in, and all the pensionists. Do you know this? During ceremonies, when people are standing together and they're putting hands together and make a tunnel. So the children were coming in, flushing in, running below the tunnel, having fun, and then they were swapping that around. So then the small children stand together, and the pensionists try to get through this tunnel, and they had a lot of fun. And then they started making music together. And then he said, and this is what money can do. Money is not evil. Money is nothing bad. Money can make the world a better place. Because if he had not had this money in his pocket, this venue, this institution would have to close. Children don't come together with the pensionists anymore. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Lose, lose, lose. So what we are striving here at Katching Secrets is making you a winner, is making you the person that is able to do the same thing, that makes the world a better place. You should be able to first live the life that you desire, that makes you happy, that fulfills you. And on the other hand, you should be able to be financially free and additionally be able to make the world a better place to help others. And that's why we founded Katching Secrets. And this is why we're doing what we're doing here, where we are offering our services to you. And all the news that we are seeing here, all the news that we are presenting to you, they are reflecting what we wanna teach to you. Because if you get aware of your current situation, that's not about finance only. It's about your life as well. If you have awareness of where you are currently, if you go deep inside yourself, then you find your way, then you find, where do I want to go? What is my destination? What is my destiny? What is the sense in my life? And this is also part of our work here at Katching Secrets, to work it out for you, with you together. Yeah, so these are I found this a very interesting story, reflecting also the world that we're seeing. I spoke about win-win and lose-lose situations, and currently what we are seeing here is win-lose-lose scenarios. So one or two parties are in war, in economical war, in in physical war, and other parties, they're benefiting out of that. And now it's on the winners to make the world a better place. Now please decide for yourself, do you want to be part of the winners or the losers? And if you're a winner, do you want to make the world a better place? So having said this, anything from your side, Joachim, to add on that?
Yeah, are you planning on going more in depth on what's happening with China, Taiwan, and the US?
Yes. So what we are seeing now currently, I'll show you my news one more time. There is
after you shared your thing, I want to build upon that with something as well. But please, let's talk about this article.
Yeah. So this article is about Taiwan and the U.S. sends Pelosi. So this is the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She is visiting Taiwan, and China says we don't want to do that. So we don't want you to do that, America. United States, we don't want you to make a better connection with Taiwan because if the tension that we're seeing coming up between us, both of us, is becoming too high, then we will take action against it. So it could be that that this situation is the next one that is escalating, something that we're facing, something that again we have to be aware of. So and what's happening then? So what's happening if Taiwan and US are friends and China says, okay, now the how's it called? It spills over now. It's enough. It's we're fed up. We will start fighting you. So what is happening then? It could be first of all, it will be an economical thing. So China will do the sanctions again against the US, and US will do sanctions against China. So again, we have then the lose-lose situations. I personally believe that this is just they're just how it's called. They're just flashing their teeth like a dog. If a dog is yielding at you and is he's wow, as long as he does this, he will not attack you. So as long as we see that in the media, and as long that China is saying, yeah, we will fight you, and the US is saying, we will fight you back, and so on, there will be the chance of this, that something is happening is pretty low. Yeah, so this is what we are facing currently. Watch the situation carefully, and we will give you an update as soon as there is something to update. What does it mean for the markets currently? So for the financial markets, currently nothing. But in the near future, we may face some changes, but we have to wait until things are happening. Just be aware of this, that this could happen very soon.
Yeah, these are the two biggest economies, the US and China. So if things get more intense between them, it would affect the world economy. And if you want to get an even better understanding of how these two forces kind of work together, and when we have big economies, what kind of role they have in the world economy, Ray Dalio actually have a very good video explaining this. So that could be something to have a look at if you want to go even deeper into this topic. And having a look at Ray Dalio's principles videos, and especially the Changing World Order. That's a video I would recommend to increase your understanding on this topic particularly.
Yeah, Ray Dalio is providing great resources. He's a long-term investor and a lot of knowledge from him. I also have read some books from him. So he's really nice guy and with a lot of knowledge. You can learn a lot from him.
Any other news from the stocks world or world economy, Bernie, before we talk about crypto?
Yeah, there's just one thing. Germany chemicals firm warns of production chain collapse as Putin squeezes gas flows. So yeah, Covestro is a German company, German chemical production company. And they say due to the supply chain of gas, they are facing drastic economical challenges. So I personally again believe that we don't have seen the worst in the economy. That will come down for especially in Europe. The economy will get worse, and so will the stock market. So this prices will go lower. Don't invest your whole money right now. You can step in slowly. You start stepping in slowly with an amount of money that you are willing to lose, or not willing to lose, but with an amount of money that is properly calculated. This is what we're doing in our programs with our members together. We are evaluating the amount of money that you should put in, calculating it, helping you in calculating this, supporting you with tools that are ensuring that you take out the risk as much as possible, and that you are raising the reward as high as possible. Yeah, that's it basically from the stocks world. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments, and we will be happy to cover them in the next week.
Great. With crypto, which been down for the past 6 months, 7 months actually, and 8 months, it's just been going down, down, down. There are positive outlooks on what's going to happen with the technology, because this is all about seeing that crypto is going to widespread and getting more adoption. There will be more use cases for this in our everyday life. And what recently happened is one fast food chain from the US, they started accepting Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and a bunch of other cryptocurrencies. Now, I'm not saying go and buy any of these cryptos just because the article mentioned it. It's just to show you that there are real-life businesses that embrace crypto. So you got to do your own research on the cryptos, and our take on Doge and Shiba Inu is that they don't really provide any value. They don't solve any problem. So I would be very cautious about investing in those, because yeah, they were created as a joke, as a fun, as opposed to many other projects who actually aim at solving a problem and providing value. Getting back to getting crypto into more adoption, we can see that as well with Ripple. They have landed a deal with a payment provider, Lunu, in Singapore, so that luxury retailers, they can now accept payments for their wares in cryptocurrencies. So it's interesting to see that crypto is getting adoption into everyday life, that we will be more exposed to it. Because that's the thing, that the more people get exposed to this, more people will use it, and then more people will talk about it, more people will be interested, and the price will then start getting momentum again as more people are interested and want to buy this. That's the headlines of the crypto world, Bernie. Anything else we should add today before we wrap this up?
So from my side, everything clear so far. I'm just looking for the pie challenge. So today is the first 5 days within the month, the first 5 days of the month, and statistically that's the best time to invest. And this is why we're investing into our pie again. So that's the only thing from my side.
Fantastic. Now, for everyone as well, if you want to unlock our exact step-by-step approach and strategy to investing, to get very clear guidelines, now then you can join our crypto challenge that is coming up. We're going to post a link for that as well down below. and you can sign up and you will be able to join us. And we're also gonna host a live Q&A to get any questions answered. So this is for you to get the confidence and the skills so you can make your money work for you and actually do investments. So you know what to invest in, when to invest, how much to invest, how do you do it, and not at least how do you secure profits. So make sure that you join us for that. That is coming up very soon so that you can, start making shifts in the economy so it serves you in the best possible way and you can start making an income from investments.
Absolutely, and I'm really looking forward. We will also have Q&A sessions there, so every day you will be able to ask your questions, and we will be there for you, supporting you in getting everything done and getting everything set up the right way.
Great. Let's do our move, Bernie.
One more thing.
Okay.
As Steve Jobs always says, pie challenge. We have to invest in our pie today. So let me bring up the pie. This is our pie. We have made 4.64% in profits. So our account started with 5,000 euro and currently we are 5,050. So 5% in a time where everything is went down is really nice. And today's investing time, as mentioned before, let's invest into our pie. So I'm just going on to holdings, investigating the holdings, which did perform well, which didn't perform so well. And it seems everything except Meta platforms, and they are important, but they are fine. So Meta is still a great company. I'm frequently investigating all the companies that are, and all the ETFs, so the iShares Physical Gold, for example, or the Wisdom Tree Natural Gas, which brought nice profits so far. And now we are just investing one more time. How much should we invest? For this, we have to investigate our spreadsheets that are prepared as well. Let's put in here the current dates. If I can put it in. So here we go. 2nd of August, how is the balance, the current pie balance? We have to switch back to the pie again. Where is it? Where is it? Current balance of the pie overview, 1155.75. So 1155.75. This is a profit, so we have made a profit since the last time. If we are in the profits, we need to take the lower amount. If we would have been in losses, we need the higher amount, so we take 56.25. Going to invest, 56.25. Oops, always remember to make a dot instead of a comma. Then we are going here to self-balancing, very important, and confirm the buy. Now it's investing. And we are done for today with our investing. One more thing, we have to check our free funds, our cash balance, 3837.90. So 56 was the amount that we invested. 0 here. Here we got 3837.90. 3837.90. 0. And basically that's it for today. We're saving our trading log. Switching back to trading 212, and it did take us, I think it was 7 minutes or something like that. So it took us 7 minutes to manage our investments, and this is what we call being smart, being efficient. You are investing, if we say 15 minutes on a weekly basis, you are spending 1 hour per month for managing your investments. And as you've seen before, we made 5% since opening the account, which was, I think it was in January, end of January, we opened the account, and since then we have made 5% in a market that was going down. So now imagine what's happening in a market that is hiking higher. We make even more profits. All right, so that's it from my side. Let's do the move.
Yes.
All right, so see you next week. Have awesome profits.
Catching.
Bye-bye.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.